Hey church family, Eric here. Last fall, you'll recall that we celebrated as a church by praying and committing to what the Lord will do next here at Rolling Hills. On Commitment Sunday, over 1,000 of us, individuals and families, stepped forward, locking arms together and committed sacrificially through the next campaign. Representing those over 1,000 individuals and families, we committed to Next for nearly $14 million. And we're so excited to continue to share the vision and mission with many of you who are new to Rolling Hills as well. As we finish up the summer season and we head into the fall, we'll continue to highlight Next, giving updates on the continued progress of projects and continue to celebrate with those that grow in their faith through their giving. Now, there's a couple of dates I want you to remember going forward. First, coming up on Sunday, August 4th, Move Up Sunday, you'll notice at each of our campuses will have a newly updated Next Campaign Central area. This will be a place where you can see project photos, find out what's coming up, see and hear the vision for Next here at Rolling Hills. This will be your one-stop shop for all things Next. I also want you to save the dates of Sunday, November 10th through the 24th, as we'll be celebrating our Next campaign midpoint those Sundays, celebrating all that God has done in the 1 year of Next, and as we look ahead into year 2. It's going to be great to celebrate what God has done and what He will continue to do through His church. Now, I want you to hear from friends of mine, Randy and Barbara Taylor. They attend our Nolensville campus and have seen firsthand God at work through the work being done in Nolensville. They invested in Next to continue to provide spaces for the gospel to be spread through their local community. So take a look.
We were part of the church on Nolensville Road there, Revive Church. We felt like with 10 and a half acres right there, right on Nolensville Road, right on the main street, God probably had a bigger purpose for that 10 and a half acres than we were able to do.
We knew just by the steps that were taken, everything kept going into place. We knew this is what God was wanting us to do.
You've heard the story from the Rolling Hills side, but there's equally a number of stories from the Revive side that was like, yeah, this is the right thing to do. I'm Randy Taylor, it's my wife Barbara. We have 3 children who are grown and married. 3 of our grandchildren, our daughter and son-in-law, 3 of our grandchildren attend church at Rolling Hills, the Nolensville campus. When we merged with Rolling Hills was in the middle of the For the Kingdom campaign. That was kind of an easy no-brainer. We need to jump in, we're part of Nolensville, and we felt like it was important for us to be involved financially and giving to both of those campaigns to make sure that we're staying in tune to what God wanted us to do. And we knew that, whatever little we were able to give, God would multiply it and use it in a great way. So, when the next campaign came along, it was just a no-brainer to jump into that one too. In the communities that you see Rolling Hills in, Columbia, Nolensville, in West Nashville, in South Nashville, they're growing areas. They're areas where people are moving into, where people need to hear the gospel. So it's important for us to invest in the next 20 years so that the people who are 20 years from now have the ability to invest in the next 20 years. It's a perpetual cycle.
I'm just amazed week after week how many new people you keep seeing come in the church. And I work in the children's area, and I keep seeing new children come in, and it's amazing how it's grown.
We talked about our grandkids. 3 of them attend Rolling Hills. So we see that firsthand in our next generation. I think we also see it in other people's grandkids and other people's children. We want them to be able to have the same things that we had when we were growing up and be exposed to God's Word and be taught God's Word and what the Bible really says and really what it takes. So the next 20 years are going to be exciting, and I think it's our time. It's our time to be the leaders, if you will, and be the ones that are investing in the future.